Hey guys, hey, I had a couple questions from some people on Brickseek, and I posted a Bolo the other day, which was an HP desktop computer that I had found for $74. I found two of them, and I posted that Bolo and that I had found two. And then I got a couple questions that were asking, did you use Brickseek, or how do you know if that's near you, near your store? I thought I'd just do a quick video here and kind of show you Brickseek. You may already be familiar with it, but I'm going to go ahead and kind of show you a few basics about it, and then how to take those bolos that I put up and find if they're near you. So I'll show you how to do that. And then also I'm going to include a couple bolos in this video. So if you happen to watch it in its entirety, you'll see probably about four bolos throughout. And Bolos, if you don't know, or be on the lookout. So that's what that means. And it's just basically products that are a lot cheaper than they should be, essentially. So here's what the deal is with Walmart. Is Walmart puts um, price tags on things, or price tags on the aisles and stuff like that. Not always does that item actually ring up for that price. So despite what the price says on the shelf, once you take that to either checkout or self checkout, you'll realize, whoa, this thing's ringing up at half price or less than half price. So that's what these bolos are. Is you may go into the store and you may take a look at the shelf and it may say 150 bucks, but you go to ring it up and it rings up at 40 bucks. And that just happens to be that that particular store has a different set of pricing than some of the other stores. And so that's the kind of the trick and whatnot about finding this is not every store is selling that for these prices. So you have to figure out which stores are selling it, and is it available, and can you go pick it up, that sort of thing. So before I get into Brickseek, one thing to know about Brickseek and about Walmart is that their inventory is off a lot of times. So whether that's staff errors, staff theft, or they're just reporting the wrong numbers and stuff like that. So very often, something will say available in Brickseek, and then you'll go, and then they won't have it. Sometimes it's just in back. Sometimes you just need to ask somebody that is, kind of knows what they're doing, and go, hey, can you check in back? And if they're willing to do it, then that's something too. So a lot of times you won't see it on the shelf. Sometimes this stuff is in the wrong section. So I found Roomba vacuum cleaners over in the closed display cases for sewing machines. So you just never know, man. It's like, yeah, it's crazy. So here's what this is. So this is Brickseek. If you already know it, then bear with me. Just look for the bolos then. But here's what the deal is. So Brickseek checks the in-store inventory for items, and so right here under inventory checker. Oh, and first the website is brickseek.com. So there we go. Let's start there. So under the inventory checker, it will check the inventory for all of these different stores. We in particular are going to look at Walmart. So let's click on Walmart. Okay, so you're presented with several options here: SKU, UPC, zip code, that sort of thing, and then the check inventory button. Okay, so when I post these bolos, you'll typically see a picture, and the picture will be something like this. So this will be something like the picture that I'll post. I will try and include the regular price. So this is, if you went and you looked on the shelf, this is what it would say, 16.86. And then I'll try and include the $4.50, which is what it would actually ring up for at the register. Um, so I'll try and include some stuff like that. But I may just post the $4.50, or that sort of thing. So, but basically, if you see some picture like this with kind of this sort of format, it's a bolo. So just take a look. So here's what the deal is. So I'm not gonna take the time to find all the SKUs and post the SKUs and stuff like that. Hopefully you can do a little extra work and find these. But here's what to do with them. The way this is phrased in the title is exactly how it appears in Walmart's catalog. So if you type this out exactly or most of it exactly, you'll be able to find this item in their catalog. And so here's what we'll do. So what do we got? Thermos 2340. I'm gonna have to come back to that. My memory sucks. Okay, so here's what you do. Inventory checker, click on SKU finder, and that's where you want to type in the name. Thermos, and what was it? 2340T, 2340T, and hopefully that's a 0, not an O. RI6 maybe? RI6? Usually it doesn't have, stuff like that. Click search. Okay, there it is. So I happen to get it. So you can just type in the first part of it, and it will come up. And there's the SKU right there. So that SKU is what you would need to enter into the Walmart inventory checker. But if you just click it, it will add it in for you. So it'll add the SKU in automatically. Then just go ahead and put your zip code in. I'm going to put mine in. And then you can switch this if you want to. Distance, that's closest to you. Price, I think that's going to sort by best price. And then quantity will sort stores that show the most amount of the product, top to bottom. So I'm just going to leave it on recommended. Check inventory. Okay. Oh, no, don't want to sign up for a newsletter. Okay, it should be hustling here. Sorry, I think my computer's got an update stowed away here, so it is running a little bit slow. Okay, so as you can see, $4.50, which I think that's, yep, $4.50. That's what I found it for. It's normally $16 and some and change. My Walmart has it for $4.50, and it has 4 quantity in stock. Now, when you put in your zip code, it's going to give you other stores near you, and it's going to tell you how many miles away and that sort of thing. Now, if you went to the Rialto store, which happens to be about 25 minutes away from me, 20-25 minutes, and you pick this up, it would be at $16.86. So you got to go to the Redlands store to go get it. But you can scroll down, $16.86. Oh, there's a $4.50. Highland, it's out of stock. But like I said, Brickseek is not always right, and I don't want to say rarely right, but I want to say more often than not, the stocks are off, and it's not necessarily Brickseek's fault. It could be just Walmart. So that's what you want to do. You can put in different zip codes. So you can go back up here, change the zip code if you want, get farther and farther out. If you switch to different cities, even if they're close to each other, you may get a few extra Walmarts in here that you didn't see before if you happen to live by several of them. There's some paid options for Brickseek, some alerts, all kinds of stuff like that you can get into if you want access to more features. But this stuff I'm showing you right now is all free, so you don't have to worry about that. So then basically you just go to the store and check the shelves, see if you can find it. You can on the phone app, so you can do this on your phone as well. You don't have to do this on a computer. How do you say that? No. Let's see what this Brickseek snapshot is. I haven't clicked that yet. More info. Okay, so here's what I was going to say is, oh, there it is. Okay. So on the phone, and this is a little bit easier to get to, when you do this on the phone, there's a view barcode button, and you don't have to go right here to this screen to do it. It's back on that other screen, and you just click barcode. And so what you can do is if there's a checker in store or one of the little scanners, you can scan this right under here and it will tell you what aisle it's in. Also, you could run this number through the Walmart app too, if you have the Walmart app on your phone. And just make sure that you've got the tab selected that's your local store and that it's actually set to that store. And then run that through, and then that will tell you what aisle it's in as well. So that's a couple options. Another option is if you're not seeing the thing, just have a Walmart clerk scan this, And you can just save it as a pic or whatever, and they can scan it right on your phone. But they can scan it and they can tell you where it's at, and it may be in back. So, and their app, their phone app has a little bit more access than yours does as far as location goes. So that is that one. So I said I would include a couple more Bolos. So here's another one. Pioneer Woman Willow Kitchen Towel Set. It rings up at $3. Says 14.88 on the shelf. That's another one to look for. This isn't an awesome one, I don't think, unless you're into Pioneer Woman towels. Um, Here's another one, Altec Lansing voice-activated smart security system. So $45, it rings up. $99 is what it should say on the shelf. And this was one I was looking for. Ozark Trail 14 by 14 instant canopy with LED lighting system. $40, it will ring up. There's the location, and in my store, that's the location in my store. And 159 is what it says on the shelf. This is awesome. This has like a built-in LEDs in it, so if you're doing parties at night or whatever, or you're doing events, it has that on the inside. So that's a couple Bolos for you. I hope that makes sense with the Brickseek. Sorry the video is so long. I tend to ramble, and usually I would edit this all out, all the ums and uhs and stuff like that, but I just want to get you the information. So thank you guys. Let me know if you have any questions. All right, bye.